Today I'm going to be cheating a little bit on my AI tool build. I'm going to be adding to my SEO article writing workflow. And I'll be using a new feature in Bizway that's going to let me now not only automate the writing process, but my keyword research. And together that should actually take care of the entire SEO process for me. So let's try it out. So in day 5, I built this Webflow article publishing tool, which basically just writes an article based on the provided keyword, generates a unique thumbnail, and then publishes it directly to my Webflow collection. But there are 2 ways that I'm going to upgrade this workflow with 2 new features that I've just added to Bizway. So the first thing is going to be this automation schedule. Right now the workflow needs to be run manually each time. So I would need to come in every day and give my keyword, hit run workflow, and then it's going to publish that article to Webflow, which is nice. That still saves me a lot of time, but it would be nice if I could actually set this up so that it ran in the background and I didn't actually need to do anything at all. I could just check into my Webflow site every morning. I would see a new article or multiple new articles written. So this automation schedule is going to let me run the workflow on a set schedule. I can do it daily, every 3 hours, weekly. For now, let's just set it to daily, so it's just going to run once every day. And to set that up and to turn it on, it's really as simple as just setting the frequency and the limit, and then just clicking active. And this automation is now live, so this workflow is going to run every day at 9 o'clock. The only problem is that if I'm running it as an automation, then I can't use this workflow input to give the keyword every day. If I just left it like this with the workflow input as text input, it's going to run, but it's not going to know what article to write it about because I'm not going to be typing a keyword. Which brings me to the second new feature in Bizway. We now have a new module called Edit Document, which we can run inside the workflow. So previously in Bizway, you could choose to edit a document at the end of the workflow as the output, but now we can actually do that as an intermediate step in our workflow, and I'll show you why that's really useful. So we need to update this instruction so that instead of writing an article based on the provided keyword, which is that workflow input that we've been doing previously, what I'm going to do is select a keyword from the keyword you selected. This is just changing the keyword that we're using. Instead of writing it myself every time, I'm going to ask Bizway to reference my keywords table and write an article about one of those keywords. Let me show you that document. Head over to my docs, AI generated keywords, and this is my keywords table here. I have a column for status, topic, and keyword. And what I need to do is give Bizway access to that keywords table document. So AI generated keywords. So now when I ask it to select a keyword from my keywords table, it's going to have access to it, and it can choose one and write an article about one of those keywords. So that would work and that would be fine. But the problem is, if I let this run every day, then my keywords table is not going to be updated because it's just choosing a keyword, writing an article, and publishing to Webflow. So that means every day it might end up choosing the same keyword, and I might just get 30 of the same articles without any changes. So what I want to do is add a new step, which is going to be to edit my keywords table document. So now I can choose which document I want to edit in this step. Choose our AI generated keywords document. And I just give a plain, simple instruction. So I can say, from the article above. So now after it writes that article, it's going to figure out which was the keyword that was just written. It's going to go into my keywords table, update it so that there's a done status next to the right keyword, and then return the new keywords table in my document. But we could do one more thing. We could actually say, also, I'd like you to brainstorm a new keyword and add it to the bottom of my keywords table. And so after it does this, after it writes the article, generates the image, edits my keywords table, it's still going to publish the article to Webflow, but now this automation is actually going to also update my keywords table for me and keep adding new keywords to the bottom. And this way I can actually really just leave this automation to brainstorm keywords, update my keywords table, write all the articles, and publish them to Webflow. for me. This is running on an automation, but I can still run it manually if I want to test it out. So let's test it. No inputs are needed because I removed the text input. Let's run the workflow. So we can see in Webflow our new article, 10 best AI content generators. We've got our thumbnail, everything written for us. Now check on that keywords document. So it has marked the best AI content generators as done. And if we scroll down, we should see a new keyword at the bottom, not started, AI content strategy. So to summarize, we took an existing tool that could publish an article to Webflow based on a keyword that was provided. We added a couple of steps, and now that tool is going to run on a schedule every day. And it's just going to run in the background, writing and publishing a new SEO article to my blog every single day. The cool thing is I can always go into my keywords table, add my own keywords that I want to include, update the status of different keywords, delete, update, anything that I want. It's just a regular document that I can maintain. But even if I were to do nothing for the next month, 2 months, 3 months, this automation is just going to keep adding and publishing articles for me. These two features have just been added in the last couple of days, so if you're a Bizway user, do go check it out. And if you want to build your own AI tools like this, head over to Bizway and you can try it free for 7 days.